friends and come along. Join the quest, you can't go wrong. It's Yindy and Friends, let's roll! So grab your friends and come along. Join the quest, you can't go wrong. It's Yindy and Friends, let's roll! So grab your friends and come along. Join the quest, you can't go wrong. It's Yindy and Friends, let's roll!
Hello, 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 and welcome to Yindy and Friends, not the post-4 half-wit stream, for there wasn't a half-wits tonight because I'm still currently working on it. But, as I said, it is Yindy and Friends, for I am not alone. I am joined by the wonderful Arix-Tavarus. Arix, are you there?
Hello, hello, hello. I am indeed here.
Fantastic. Discord has not fucked up on us again, which is always
Not
good.
yet.
So we're not playing Baldur's Gate tonight because you were very insistent that there's a game I absolutely must play at the earliest opportunity on stream, and you wanted to co-host on that one. So
I don't think I hyped it up quite that much, but it's pretty damn good.
no, you were
It's pretty damn
you,
good.
you were quite insistent, and I went.
Yes.
I went to Game
I
Pass.
drove over to your house.
Yes.
Over to your house and said, "You must do this."
Yes, you nailed it. You nailed it to my front door with sheepskin and
Exactly.
blood, and went, "This is the
Exactly.
thing." So I heard it was on Game Pass. So I went on Game Pass. I went show all, and then I clicked this, and I went, game preview. It's not the full game. All right. I knew 33 featured prominently in the title, and I was like, you know what? It looks all right, but I'm not sure what all the hype is about. Although you can play as Dante, the actual poet, and I was like, okay. And then I realized this was a totally different game, which one might cynically think is trying to capitalize on the idiot in a rush sort of style of marketing. So this is 33 Immortals, which we might play on another stream. But the game we are playing tonight is, of course, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, which has been receiving quite a lot of hype, actually, in kind of gaming circles at the minute, for basically showing that pesky games industry, this is how it's done. So, you okay?
Yes.
You still there? Yep.
Indeed. Yep. There was a slight hiccup there, but I think we're all right.
I do have one question. So I get the Expedition 33 part, because
Yes.
that's explained.
Yes.
Do we ever find out who Claire is?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
So Clair Obscur. Now I don't know if you're just dad joking me right now or not.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm going to be patronising when I explain what Clair Obscur is or not. Or if I'm just going to sound like I'm totally up my arse.
I would just go for it anyway. While I boot up.
Clair Obscur is a French term for a particular type of art style that uses light and shadow a lot.
Ah, yeah. Actually, that I didn't know. So I'm the fool in this case. Clearly, I surely.
I wasn't. I'm not even going to try and pronounce what the actual art style is called.
Fair
It's
enough.
just Clair Obscur. There we go.
So
Light and shadow. That'll do.
fancy pants French. The game is very French. I have booted it up just to make sure it plays, and I've got to the first significant cutscene where the event happens. So
Indeed.
I've got that far. So, but I will be playing completely brand new save for this because I kind of wanted to go and get the kind of proper. So in fact, I'm going to override my save, and this is going to be the beginning of my first proper playthrough. Now I do have one question for you. So I didn't get that far into it, and I just got past the tutorial combat.
I just want to double check with your settings. It's still got the stream title card for me here.
Oh,
at the
right.
minute.
Does it now?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
See, this is where I need technical support because I actually have to click transition. Right. So that whole thing I was just talking about earlier, right? I'm going to do it again because I think it was actually kind of important.
Oh,
So-
it was actually on the display. Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
it was. So, like I said, right, what I did, that's not. I'm going to go to home. Trying not to dox myself, but there we go.
Yep, that's fair.
Oh, there we go. So I went to Game Pass. Pretend this is the first time me saying all this. I went to Game Pass and I went to 33 Immortals. I went
wow, okay.
I went game preview. So and I got slightly confused, but as I said, you do get to play as Dante. Apparently, that he is a thing in this game, which kind of
Well, if we do play it together on stream and it's co-op in some way, I'm playing Dante.
fair enough. Hey.
No, I'm playing Dante.
Damn
That's
it.
the rules.
Damn it.
I suppose you've got the hair for it, haven't you?
Well, in a drawer somewhere. So, anyway, getting back. Another quick game while we're on the menu. If it wasn't going to be Clair Obscur tonight, it was going to be Blueprints, which is another game I particularly want to
yes.
check out. So,
I know nothing of it. Well, I've heard about it, but I know nothing apart from that.
that can maybe be the one from me to come down and nail to your front door for next week.
True enough.
So, so yes, one question. There we go. I'm actually getting audio now for Clair Obscura. One slight, not so much criticism, but one note of contention I've heard about this game. I know it's very quick time heavy in terms of parries and dodging and stuff. Do you recommend normal difficulty or story?
I think normal difficulty has a pretty good balance
Okay.
between, but I think you can change it at any point.
Okay. Okay, fair enough then. Fair enough.
They do quite a good job of varying the difficulty, so as you start to get the hang of it,
Okay, fair enough.
they'll add a little twist to it, or there will be a slightly different timing. But for the most part, I've found the difficulty curve's been okay.
Cool.
I mean,
Cool.
I think I'm only halfway through the game.
Fair enough.
Halfway through the story, but I'm already hitting the damage cap
Okay, well that's
and things
not
like
so bad
that.
then.
So things are designed around you getting the hang of parries and stuff.
So yes, I love how I would almost go so far as to say this game is offensively French.
Effectively French.
Yeah.
But it was a French development team, to be fair.
Well, to be fair, you know, I think they've probably got the right to develop that. Then I think it was that Canadian studio that did We Happy Few, and they've got a new game out which is set in like the far south of the US, and it's like they do
That's
very
South of Midnight or something like
yes,
that.
that one.
Yeah.
So they do really kind of region-specific games, none of which are from the region they're from, which I find interesting. So, my next question, obviously, I'm probably totally undermining the tone of this game, but are we playing as Robert Pattinson?
No, but he does look a bit like Pattinson, doesn't he?
As long as he doesn't literally start sparkling in sunlight, I think I'm okay.
Well, judging from the cutscene, you were looking all right. All right.
What, the flower or Sophie?
Dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be having...
So I think the big thing that was
Putting up 3 tables?
making waves in the gaming space is that this isn't a AAA title; it's a AA. And it's proof that a unique story, captivate gameplay goes actually a long way. And you don't need bloated live service, microtransaction, Skinner boxes.
Rubbish.
Who
Aye.
knew?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I think if I remember correctly, there was only like 30 people on the dev team.
Right. Well,
It was something
good.
crazy like that.
'Cause
A very small team.
there was
So I'm
another.
glad it's taken off for them.
There was another one that was surprisingly successful for such a small team. I'm trying to remember what it was. I'm not sure if it was Kingdom Come, the second one that came out recently. There was another one that did exceptionally well, but with a ridiculously small team, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I need to look back on it. It could have been Kingdom Come, or it could just be misremembering.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
You're asking me.
But it's also got a hell of a voice cast as well.
Yeah,
which helps.
I was also now we're playing on Game Pass tonight, and you know it's interesting. This might be a subject of a rant for me, kind of later on. I say rant, just interesting observations in terms of how I play games, in terms of like the priority list. For example, Oblivion Remaster's come out. I love Oblivion. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I've played it to death originally. The remaster definitely looks like it's breathed kind of fresh life into it. But because it is a first-party Bethesda game, it's not going to disappear from Game Pass anytime soon.
Yeah.
Therefore, it is not a priority for me to play.
Alright,
My backlog is ridiculous at the moment.
Are you...
Yeah.
Whereas Clair Obscur, and again, major props to them for this, the fact that on Amazon and Steam, it's only 40 quid.
Yeah.
It's ridiculously reasonably priced, especially for
They've
this.
said. They've said it's 40 quid, and
I set up
it
this
should
package.
be about 30 hours for the main story,
Don't
and
tell
30
us.
hours if you want to do all the side content, roughly.
And again, you know what?
Give or take.
That's actually a good
Wish I
length.
had done when I was working
One
Yeah.
thing that,
Korea.
and it's another reason why I've not got into Metaphor ReFantasio, is I do like Atlas games. I know you have a particular penchant for them, but I started Persona 5 when I wanted a light, snacky palate cleanser of a game.
Aye, you're not getting that with a Persona game.
Yeah, it dominated my entire summer. So
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it took me a couple. I played Persona 3 Portable back when it was on the PSP. I didn't finish it.
Yep.
Because I kept overanalyzing the social links and all that, and worrying about my time management.
Yep.
I'm like, I play games to escape worrying about real life and time management. Stop it.
I play games to escape social interaction. What
exactly.
the fuck?
No, go, get away from me. Get away from me. So it actually took me a couple of tries to get into 5 properly. I was glad I did when I did. When it finally clicked for me. But
again, I enjoyed 5, but I got on the 5 train very, very late. And when I did, right, I'm just going to quickly do the tutorial. So everyone's been kind of going on about the fact that it's got this amazing new twist on turn-based kind of JRPG combat where you could parry and dodge. And yeah, while I think it's definitely a good system, I'm pretty sure that was the system in Mario RPG.
Mario RPG back in back in the SNES.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, to say it's completely new and revolutionary might be a bit of a stretch. You know, not that that's a bad thing.
The fact that it hadn't been used as much is what shocks me. That it's been used so rarely that it's been viewed as revolutionary by the game.
Yeah.
Is what surprises me. But I mean, I'm just glad they're using it because they're doing it well. You know, there's a lot of innovations on it as well. Further on through the game, which you'll presumably see if you carry on with it.
So I've already quickly played through this bit, and I'm just kind of speeding through it. But just for the benefit of the boys and girls at home, so the whole thing is, by hitting the quick time events, you do more damage, and theoretically, if you manage to parry the attack, you can counter for massive damage, or dodge to mitigate all damage, if I'm right.
Yes. And dodging is generally a bit more lenient.
Yeah.
Which I think is where a lot of the comparisons to Dark Souls again are reading their head.
Well,
because that's similar.
If it was more parry focused, then that would be Sekiro. And I think that was a similar criticism that I saw kind of floated about, which was it's undeniably a really good game, but if you're really bad at QTEs and parries in particular, you might struggle.
What I will say though is I did notice when I was looking through the options that you can disable the QTEs.
Okay.
If you struggle with them, which I think was a nice option to add.
Because I'm all about accessibility in games. You know,
Clearly, you never got over.
I enjoy a challenge. I enjoy being able to customize my experience. But by the same token, it's the Darrow O'Brien thing. If you paid for a game, I feel you should be able to experience it. You know, as he goes on about no other media, that you're not reading a book and then suddenly the book closes on you and goes, "What are the main themes in this book?" before you can continue and have to sit an exam.
Thanks.
So in other words, I am one of these controversial, provocateurs that wouldn't mind an easy mode in, say, Dark Souls. Because
oh my god!
I know, right? Scandal.
Quick, end stream, get me out of this call.
Questions asked in Parliament. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I wouldn't use it, but I wouldn't mind it being there. You know. But then again, I do think Dark Souls. What got me into Dark Souls was a video from Extra Credit where they were talking about how you choose to engage with Dark Souls systems directly affects the difficulty. So the difficulty is actually weaved into the gameplay, and that's clever. The only problem is that needs to be publicized.
Yes.
You know, it's games, I think, like Terra that basically if you're playing an archer, you're playing on easy. If you're playing a melee, you're playing on hard. So, but yeah, I'm all for accessibility in games, definitely. So I do have one question that you might be able to clear up for me. So
As always, right?
the general gist of this game is kind of like Steampunk Logan's Run. So the big pillar has a number on it. Anyone older than that number gets Thanos snapped out of existence. So is that right? Am I on
Pretty
track?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But at the end of this event, the number comes down by 1. So it goes from 34 to 33, hence the title of the game.
Yes. Yes.
That being the case, is it that as people age up and the number comes down, that actually it's the effective number of when you'll get snapped, if you like, if you're working out the math, because that's a major theme of the game. People coming to terms with their own mortality, just accepting the fact that they're running out of time.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not that they'll get snapped when they reach that age. It's that the age will also come down to meet them. So it's like every 2 years.
Yeah, so every year they're losing 2 years because they age and exactly.
Yeah. Cool. I just wanted to make sure I understood the maths right.
Yeah.
In a different world, right?
As you'll find out with Mael
Won't break
when
the
you're
Yeah.
speaking to her.
so she can't steal anyone else's future.
So when I was quickly kind of looking at this, no, didn't mean to pause there. When I was kind of doing this, I spoke to a few people. They gave me a few things to give to a few relatives, and I didn't find them. So I don't know if that's important.
Fair enough. I think so. I actually missed that particular quest, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause it does, if you do it, it does get you a costume. They're big on giving you costumes, in
Okay.
this, which I'm
Yes.
down for. There's a lot of customization.
Cool. I'm thinking she particularly looks like she's come straight from a BioShock game.
True, yeah. I suppose it is very sort of that style,
Yeah.
that era even.
Righty ho. Oh. One game I was just playing off stream to chill. I was doing a little bit more of Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And see, going from different games where you kind of get on and off horses, I kept katanaing my horse,
Yeah.
which made me feel like a dick.
I was gonna say it's not the traditional greeting.
I know.
Sophie,
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Tiffany,
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the hub.
see you. See you.
So yeah, obviously people are disappearing because they're all getting Thanos snapped, and as you said, the effective numbers dropping by 2 each year.
I'm fine.
Yep.
So
I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare.
Tavares, I'm going to say something very upsetting.
Fine.
If we existed in this universe, we would have been snapped several years prior to the event of this game. So we would have
Not
all.
true.
Not true.
Not true. I would be getting snapped in the prologue here. This would be my last day on Earth. Technically.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were the same age. I feel betrayed. Fuck you. So I just found something.
I'm glad you get snapped, bitch. All right. Okay.
I found something else out the other day, right? And this really fucking upset me. I'm sorry. I'm putting down the game for this, right? It was Josh Strice Hayes' birthday the other day. Yeah, yeah. And Josh, if you do come across my small screen, I'm talking directly to you here. Bitch is 35. He's a year younger than me.
Fair enough.
I am.
He's looking good on it.
He absolutely
doing
is.
He's doing Dark Souls 2.
I know, right?
Scholar of the first gym. All that jazz.
So, alright. Your flowers. I didn't know.
I feel so guilty watching those streams, especially when
Yes, I should. I know. I was doing it when he was doing Dark Souls 1, and I was
Yeah.
like,
I'm not having
I should maybe get some weights and at least follow along.
Do you care?
Nope, I'm getting tired just watching him. I'll just leave it.
Oh, he looks
I have weights behind me. Does that count? So
Sorry. See you at the harbour. Good luck, Mel.
Right. I'm sure she said something very profound and important there. But I see a glowing thing. Can we get up there? Is that a thing? No. Oh shit. When I was putting together the thumbnail for this stream, I
Yes.
did see someone kind of taking the piss, and I was actually really tempted to use it. Okay, that could have been potential demonetization for the stream. Right. Okay.
Oh.
Try not to flash the camera. Yeah, this isn't.
Yep.
Oh, what the fuck? You can change to him. I didn't know that.
Yeah. If you press the stick in,
Okay.
it
Fair
can
enough.
cycle between your characters. You can also do a sprinting jump by, sprinting and then jumping, which might help with angles and stuff.
Okay. Then my next question is, which is the sprint button? Okay, that's the sprint button. Again, going from Ghost of Tsushima.
I was going to say, on PlayStation it's R2.
Yeah.
I still don't know Xbox speech. I'm a disgusting console peasant.
Hey you.
Yeah, no, it's
You
the same.
seem like I just finished my sculpture of
Okay,
the
I did do this one.
legendary Esquier. This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care. How could I make it better?
Now I would add some color, but I'm still not sure what entirely it's meant to be. It's got something more menacingly. Let's go with this.
Something
Yeah.
like an
My guess is we're going to come back here near the
Yeah.
end of the game. That's my assumption, and then we'll see some of the changes put in place and all that sort of thing.
To
Yeah.
attract attention. Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask.
But yeah, and everyone's just their term for monster.
Cool.
I shall get to work tomorrow.
Basically.
I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Oh, you don't have to.
But I will.
I don't get a choice. If it's shit, your name is attached to it.
Yeah.
Right, so I did chat to these little guys here.
My gestural costume is the best.
Yeah.
Hey, madame, do you think the gestuals really exist?
How the hell are they seeing?
Of course they do.
Don't question it. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
That's what I think too. The others laugh, but I know they're real. One day, I will meet one. Even
I'm
if
going
it
to
means
name you
joining
both
next,
Dante and
I'll
Virgil.
raise a gestural army and we'll crush the paintress. And me and my little brother will live with the gestrals, and they'll be our new family. We're tired of the orphanage. If the legends are true, they really like to fight. And that's why I'm training every day by beating up my little brother.
I mean, it sounds logic.
Yeah. You would make a great jester.
Thanks.
So I think it was this dude that I didn't manage to find his kids.
Sophie. What a...
Thank you, Richard.
I could recognize it from miles away. It's good you're here, Sophie. I have a favor to ask of you.
Anything for my beloved sewing teacher?
We are of the same cohort. Today is my homage,
So he's getting snapped too.
and my son
Yep.
and I had a fight last night. He said he wants to join the expedition. He wants to waste the last year of his life.
So that makes it sound like his kid is a year younger than him, which makes no fucking sense.
I didn't want that for him.
No, you can join the expedition at whatever age.
All right.
It's just usually it'll be made up of
I tried to impose
the people
my
that
views
would be
on him.
Thanos
He's
snapped.
much braver than I will ever
But there's still enough of a population that they can volunteer and others can stay and help with civilization
All right. Okay. Fair
here,
enough.
essentially.
Although he
Bring it up.
did specifically say there, the last year of his life.
Of course.
So unless
Hmm.
he just means in the
Our
abstract.
individuals.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
He won't join the Gamage ceremony, but he will be at the Expedition Festival tonight for sure.
Okay, that's maybe why I missed it. So he's not at the snap, but he's at the festival afterwards when I stopped playing.
Don't worry.
Right.
I'll ask Gustav.
Gustav, are you back together?
For this moment. Maybe.
Now, I like that little kind of touching moment. We don't have long left. It's only a few hours. We might as well. Whatever issues they had, that's great.
Yes.
Thanks.
Slightly undercut by the next interaction that we sort of have. So, if we go a little bit forward, not this one. Not this one
Why
either.
does Manon keep saying death comes to us all?
You haven't heard that before?
No.
Unofficial expedition motto. You never heard Lucien say it either. It's one of his favorites.
I think he prefers, we're already dead, you're just catching up.
Yeah, I heard that one recently.
I quite like that. I'd get that as a tattoo.
Kind of nice in a way.
You're just catching up.
Forces you to prioritize. It's a bit freeing as we get closer to the end.
You can really find the silver lining in everything, can't you?
I do like the kind of overall thematic kind of setup and the contemplation of death and all that sort of stuff. That's quite nuanced. I like that. Very zen. Right, so... Okay, not you
Hi,
either.
Gustav. You're back.
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I want them all to feel special. I have a garland saved for you too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland. Good luck, my friend.
Thanks, Ophelia.
So has this always been a fantasy sort of version of France, or at some point was this meant to be our world?
Luna's playing.
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
I think it's always been a fantasy version. I think.
If you
Yeah.
say so.
This is the bit that I got. So she's kind of gone, we're a couple for now, and then she goes, you two would make a cute couple. Pick a lane, bitch. So, what you saying?
Well, I think it's. To be fair, I think it's more. Let's enjoy our time together, but not really got much long left.
Yeah.
Don't be grieving too long,
Yeah.
because you've not really got that long in this world. To be fair. I think it's the-
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly her.
Only you could choose.
Now, I
empathy.
think, if I remember correctly, there's something over to the
It's one of the
right.
few choices
Yeah,
we can
that
make.
thing over there.
I couldn't do it.
Yep.
Yeah, not the fireworks, just leave it past it. There's a
Okay.
fight there, if you want.
Oh, Mael. I didn't expect to see you here.
I'm volunteering to help guide children who are losing their parents to the orphanage. Those who weren't registered for foster families.
How kind of you.
I guess I can relate.
Take care during the expedition. Gustav told me a lot of wonderful things about you.
About you too. I always told him you two should never have broken up.
Look at these orphans. That's where we disagreed. But I have hope that you and Gustav will change things. So no one has to go through this impossible choice again.
Yeah. Let's hope we will.
No pressure.
Yeah, I know, right?
See you.
In the next life.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Now, a little bit of like trivia. That art, I forgot the name of it. The big one that's in Paris. That's the exploded
Triomphe?
version of- Triomphe, that's the one.
Yeah.
I know that Napoleon went to Venice and stole the bronze horses off the St. Mark's
Yeah.
Basilica and stuck them up there,
Yeah.
just because he could.
Crazy to use pictos on your own body.
Napoleon, I can do it.
Why? Aren't you enjoying the show?
Nah, the show's great, but etching chrome onto your skin. Oh, it's brutal. And just for a dance. I'll stick to painting pictos on my machines. I'm cuckoo enough to put them on my body.
Could be useful though. The expeditions rely on them quite heavily.
Yeah, they're crazy too. But at least you can remove pictos pretty easily if you change your mind.
Okay, you said there was a fight back here.
Further on past the stage, to the right.
Okay, this way.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, right. I think I saw these in the... Alright. Not creepy at all.
Exactly.
Hello?
Gustav, help!
I once got beat up by a gang of mimes. They did unspeakable things to me.
Yes, indeed. Truly.
I'm not sorry.
No one could hear you scream.
Okay, and skills. Well, fuck that. Okay, I am seeing the slight issue of the fact that you don't know how many kind of like follow-up attacks they're going to do.
Yep.
For those who come after.
Although I broke him, so that's the thing.
So that means you'll start doing normal damage.
Okay, and nice. One more. Yay! There we go. Don't need to do anything fancy. Wow, 1 XP.
That was close. Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's something on its body.
Okay, a music reward can be. Okay. Doop doop. Right, I think that's all the interactions that certainly I came across. So
I've always loved the harbour.
Right, we good? Nothing else you can think of that we need to do before we head on?
I think you're alright, yeah.
Go.
Let's go.
Emotionally damaging
I see your
scene ahead.
Yep, coming right up.
What?
Here, Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeves so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. We really should have done this ages ago.
You did this.
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
So, thanks guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Just asking, is there a reason he's got a bionic arm, or is he special, or are they just pretty common?
I don't recall if I've just forgotten the detail or not,
Okay.
but I believe he and those kids built it together. But I don't. They've not. If it comes up why he's lost the armor, it's not come up in the main story yet. You know?
Okay, fair enough. Just wondering if he had like a Devil May Cry, Nero, Devil Breaker sort of vibe going to it.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh yes, I hadn't told you. We had a complaint. We had a complaint.
Oh.
About our Baldur's Gate stream. So, as you may have saw on the main Halfwit channel, I put a little update up because I'm still working on episode 13. So, on the video that went out today, I had a little clip of said stream, which it's safe to say a clip where we absolutely lost it, where the camera was hugging very inappropriately.
Yes.
So my mother's very supportive, and she makes sure to watch all our videos, not the live streams, but the videos.
Oh
and
God.
I got a text afterwards going, "Watched your video, liked it.
Oh no.
I didn't appreciate the homoerotic undertones."
Oh.
It's like, I'm sorry, Mum. I forgot to warn you about that. So, she also complained about the full frontal nudity of Milo. And I'm like, alright, I'll start putting a little emoji on his front then if that's the case.
Just pixelated. Just pixelate his whole bottom half.
Although I do love looking back on the analytics. Because it tells me like when people kind of click back in the video.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, the 2 bits that they clicked back to on the 5 tips for Dungeon Masters was when I brought up Morrowind, and it was only like a 30-second gameplay clip of Morrowind, but that was still enough for people to go back, I need my fix! And Milo as well, so...
Ah, yes. If you can't get them with animals, get them with the Elder Scrolls.
Exactly. So there is a big giant wifey over there with a big paintbrush. It's a literal paintress that changes the number.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I am a freak that enjoys spoilers, so I'll stick the spoiler warning here then if you happen to know the answer. Do we figure out what the whole reason everything's ticking down, or is that still...
Not yet, at least, no.
Fair enough, so that still remains a mystery for now.
Indeed.
She has got, not Melania, the other one, I'm thinking Elden Ring. She's kind of got that
Millennia
vibe.
was Elden Ring, unless you mean the DLC one. But I don't think you've done the DLC, have you?
No, I'm talking about the blonde one, not the not Millennia.
Lady Vicola.
Yeah. Bitch face of 3 days of
bloody...
smashing.
Yeah.
You know the one I mean. The actual kind
Marika.
of goddess. Marika, that's the one. And pop. I love how their clothes disintegrate as well. I bet the street sweepers would be really pissed off after this.
Yeah, it's probably fucking 12 years old.
Yeah.
Because all the ones that are of age are dead.
Yeah. I would say I'd weep for you if you got Thanos snapped, but I'd already be dead for a couple of years, so...
It's a thought that counts.
I know. I'd be on the other side going, bitch, took you long enough.
Yeah. Well, the fuck took you so long, motherfucker?
Yeah, exactly. I'm old. Shit. So... Now this should come as a shock to absolutely no one, but for my Yindy persona, am I presenting my Dungeon Master? This hair is not natural. I do order it in online. Let's just say my usual attire is slightly more Buddhist in nature. Needless to say, if I don't wear the wig, I look like a fucking skinhead. But my mum found a picture of me and my dad when we were younger, playing the Amiga, playing Space Crusade, and that is actually the subject of a video I want to do for the YindyPlayZ channel. Really going into my love of Warhammer, the Amiga, and my dad introduced me to gaming, blah blah blah. And people often say I look a lot like my dad, but he's maybe about the same age as I am now, or slightly younger in the photo. And I've taken the step to go, no, my hair's going, I shave it, and I wear the wigs. Let's just say my dad was living in denial at the time, and I saw where his hairline was, opposed to where it is now. And I'm like, oh,
Yes.
Jesus Christ, it is like there. So,
Oh Lord.
I think there comes a point in every man's life where you just have to stop the denial. When the comb over is getting more and more extreme, you just go,
Yeah.
nah.
There you are. You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends. What?
Now-
It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
This bit, especially their outfits,
Where's mine?
kind of reminded me a little bit of the start of Final Fantasy VIII.
Sante, let's
Yeah.
Kind of had that vibe to it.
That sort of, that formal wear type thing
Yeah, and just the
with
fr-
the belts and buckles.
but more than that, the kind of social setup of the friends about to go out on an expedition. And it's,
Yeah.
See that? Told you we'd beat the 34s.
No doubt, quite a few on the development team love FF8. I think
Yeah.
I think one of the main producers loved FF8 as well.
Maybe later. I'll catch
which
you.
side do you fall on? Was Squall dead the entire time?
I'm okay. You go.
No, I like the theory.
Yeah.
I like the theory, but no.
Because didn't the game director say that where someone posed that and he went,
Fine, again.
oh shit, that would have actually been a really good twist. Well,
It's like we're not that clever.
Yeah.
I remember him saying that.
wow,
It
I
was
wish
between-
we thought of that.
Yeah, there was that, and also Renoa is Ultimecia all
Right.
along. And it's like,
Right.
yeah, we weren't. Those are great theories, but we weren't that clever to think
Yeah.
of that.
So this is how far I actually got in the game. So I've not got any
Right.
further. So I'm guessing by all these strategically placed boxes,
Probably alone.
we're not going that way.
Nope.
Um,
No, just into the festival.
go the very
Let's at least check on
empty
mine.
festival.
Indeed.
Uh,
Hey, Gustav, check out the new pictos I made.
Looks a bit rough. Sure it works.
I've been working on this for months. It's my personal masterpiece.
Your personal masterpiece seems little.
It's dead useful, trust me. Come on, give it a whirl.
Sure, why not?
Great. I'll trade it for one token.
okay, do we have tokens? Come on, we'll be curious to see. Do we want to give him a token?
You can do. There are 3 options.
Okay. What are the other? Is it worth for this one or hold on to
You
it?
go for it.
Go. You say go for it. Okay.
Call it morbid curious.
You can get 3 tokens. You can get another 2 tokens. Is what
Okay.
I'm trying to say.
You
Fair
won't
enough.
regret it. Probably.
To get the other 2 things.
Okay.
Hey, Amandi. Having fun?
Oh, hey, handsome. Perfect timing. I'm styling everyone before we ship out. Gotta look sharp when we hit the paintress, eh?
French style.
You know what? I'm actually kind of digging what she's wearing. Actually,
Can you
that's
start me up too?
On it.
particularly the colours. That's my style.
Yeah.
The white, gold, and red.
Well, because I pre-ordered it, one of the things you can get, I think it's either pre-order or the deluxe edition. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Perhaps one of these
Um,
artifacts may prove useful to your
got
Let.
uniforms in that style for everyone, every
Ah, okay.
character in the party.
fracture,
Nice.
passed
Quite cool.
down through the generations. The council deemed them trinkets, but I think otherwise.
That's kind of you to share.
I may not be able to join the expedition, but I'd still like to help. One token is all I ask.
Ah,
Uh,
should have known.
okay. So.
Gustav, just a man
Oh no, it's
who wants to
Patches. Kill him.
You want a rematch, don't you?
Well, it's my last chance, isn't it?
After tomorrow, you'll be the undisputed expert on expedition history.
That's tomorrow. What about today?
Who am I to deny?
Who am I to deny you? Fire away.
How many years ago was the fracture?
Okay.
You're kidding. This is your question.
Yes. When did our world break apart and our luminous city get thrown into the middle of the ocean? When was the fracture?
So is Paris just floating in the middle of the Atlantic somewhere? So rest of Europe's
Yes.
a thing. Do you know the
believe so.
answer?
67, I think.
67 years ago.
No,
Oh.
100.
I can see. You are the undisputed expert on...
Okay, it's 67. That's
It's
close.
67, yeah.
What are you talking about? Every child knows this. The monolith's essentially a reverse calendar, counting down since the fracture happened in year 100.
Ah.
Another one then. Which was the first expedition to depart for the continent?
Okay, so what, did you send a bunch of 99-year-olds?
Hold on, no. What answer are you thinking?
Exposition 0, and then count up. Because, they maybe thought it was the first. They wouldn't necessarily... It's like the same logic as they wouldn't have called World War One World War One.
Yeah.
Because World War Two hadn't happened yet. So I would think that one.
Expedition 0, okay.
Yep.
Correct. That still annoys me. They left in year 100. They should be called Expedition 100. Makes no sense. Lumiere will be long gone before the monolith hits 0. All right, last one. Get it right, and maybe I'll give you a token. What is Illumina?
Okay. Abilities you infuse a special type.
Aye.
Yeah, first one.
The first one, yeah.
Abilities
Abilities
you
internalize.
internalize by using a Pictos in battle after enough times.
Well done, well done.
Not really. I mean, I created the Lumina converters.
Ooh. Mr.
I
Fancy
hereby
Pants over here.
officially end our...
Yep.
With your departure, Lumiere loses a brilliant lad. And a good friend.
You big softy.
All right, here's a token. Go and spend it on something.
Okay, so worth giving it to her?
Yes, I do believe so.
Yes, I'm curious. Here's a token.
Take good care of it. Godspeed.
Okay, an old lady.
Glass of wine? Or a hug?
Keep your sweat to yourself.
Bring yourself a glass of wine.
I was about to say, do you need to ask? Bring it here.
Yeah.
Ultimate indignity. A farewell party where we serve ourselves. There's a metaphor in there somewhere.
I'm betting you've got another bottle stashed in your coat somewhere. You gonna share?
You wound me. But yes, in fact, I do have it. Always be prepared. Or was it always bring backup? Same difference.
Right.
And I am prepared. Prepared to live. And prepared to die.
You're such an idiot.
Hey. We've got your Lumina converter, yeah? I believe. I'm ready for my Lumina.
Yeah, well, we've only tested it here. Who knows what we'll meet on the main continent. We'll need more field testing once we land.
Don't worry, buddy. I've got you covered.
Great. Thanks, buddy.
One thing I have heard people say about this game is it's got some of the best companions since early BioWare games.
Hey, yourself? You okay? Wanna talk?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'd say
Yeah.
the companions and the character writing,
What about you?
are all really good so far.
Oh, sorry.
Because I didn't hate the companions in
Work out.
Dragon Age Veilguard. I actually quite liked the idea of the Necromancer dude. I forget the fact I've already forgot his name probably tells you everything. But the idea that he wasn't necessarily evil because he was a Necromancer, and part of his quest is becoming a Lich, but that's not a bad thing. That's just him coming to terms and mastering death.
Commander?
And I thought, that's quite a cool take on it. The rest of them, they weren't offensive, despite all the mean-spirited kind of hate towards the game. But
Aye. The usual crap.
yeah, I would say they were focus tested to oblivion, where they took all the rough edges off them. Ironically.
Aye. Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't need to
But
understand.
then you just get bland characters, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
No pressure.
Oh no. Lots of pressure. You and Lune and your Luminatech, that's our edge.
It's a brave man who wears a mullet.
We have a really
Yep.
good team, thanks to you.
Tomorrow comes, my friend.
Doesn't it always?
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if
I would, before you do anything more over here,
You've been avoiding us.
Go back and
I
get
would-
rid of the token.
yep. So you want to go down to the dock.
Yeah.
Go.
Do you think I'm a coward for staying?
Do you?
Not anymore. Not all of us can change the world. Some of us can only change ourselves.
Meaning what? Make yourself accept the unacceptable? Make believe that happiness is this?
More like rediscover happiness. One gamache left. Maybe contentment is the highest form of happiness.
It makes me sad to hear you talk about this. The painter stole so many things, including your capacity to dream.
No, you misunderstand. My mind is where I can be free. She can't touch me there. This is my final act of defiance. Just like the expedition is yours.
If you say so.
Here's a fact that'll blow your mind. If you live to be the oldest person alive, that means that over the course of your life, every single human being who was alive at the time of your birth has died and been replaced.
Wow.
Mhm.
So many expeditioners.
Oh, oh yeah, this is the
That's.
uniform.
Oh yeah.
You made that overnight? Dad. Now I feel stupid for fighting with him. Oh, Dad. You take it.
What?
I'm not sure I'll ever use it. Maybe I'll go blind like my father, or maybe another expedition will succeed. I want to support the expedition now. Take it. It may be useful to you. It's
So,
okay.
if he made the uniform for his kid's expedition, presumably he guessed the size.
He must have done. Yeah.
Because I'm just saying, there's no way we're fitting into the same jacket. Right.
I knew I'd fight you. Having second
So yeah, you'll
thoughts
do
about
another
expedition.
duel with Mael.
Okay.
If you beat her, you get a
More
token.
ready to go than you are.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Look, I know we've been over this, but as your guardian, I need to say this one more time. The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before you're gone. You don't need to leave here. It's a lot to risk.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here.
I know you think that,
If anyone should stay, it's you. You have friends and family who want you here.
So she's 24?
She's 16.
Really? Jesus.
Mm.
Emma thinks of you as family.
Yeah.
Or is it because, again, it's dropping by 2?
Not the way it
Yes.
used to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right.
Besides, this way I can
So
keep an eye
by
on
the time
Jack.
she's 25, the number will be down to 25,
Ah, right, okay.
Right. Because she needs eyes everywhere.
I think, or so, roughly.
Shush. You're lucky you have a sister who cares.
Doubly lucky.
Math makes my brain hurt. Good thing I'm not
Yes,
into a
indeed.
hobby that has a lot of maths in it.
Exactly.
Alright, enough chit chat. Come on, old man, let's have a duel.
Oh man.
You're pretty much the oldest man in Lumiere now, no? Come on. This time, I'm not messing around.
Oh, Tavares, something happened to me the other day when I was at the canteen at work.
Uh-oh.
There was this wee kid, must have been about 16, 17 ahead of me in the line of the counter. And he was like, oh, miss, would you have, honestly, he'd like something out of the Beano, right? and I was kind of like laughing to myself the way he was talking. But then the person in the canteen turned to me and was, "What are you having?" And I was still thinking, and I just went, "No, I'll take a little while. You go ahead of me, son." I called somebody else son. Yep. Yep.
I'm sorry, it's terminal. There's nothing we can do.
I know. There's no going back from that.
No shame losing to a superior fighter.
I kind of feel like I'm... That was a...
Oh, come on.
Right.
Hope your luminant
Okay,
works
that
better than your dueling.
was
You
horrendous.
need to try and wait for the timing instead of mash the button.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. I was...
Enemy paint death!
Okay, I'm going to go back to... Stop laughing at me. I can hear you
I'm
laughing
not. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't hear anything.
Ow. Right. Nice. See? There we go.
Hey.
Right. Yeah, I heard that the parry's always a second later than you think it is, or a beat later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
For those who come after.
Oh, got full overcharge. Nice.
KO!
Not bad. Oldest man in the year, eh?
Very nice.
Congratulations, you beat a teenager. Take this token as your well-deserved prize. Don't get too drunk tonight, okay?
That was the other thing that happened to me today. You know when you're like wandering about and you pass someone else talking, you just hear a snippet of their conversation out of context, and you're like, what? So I passed a couple of students kind of walking by, and one turns to the other and just really kind of passionately says, "Yeah, you must never touch another girl's chicken nugget." All right.
I mean, that sounds like wise advice. I
Yeah.
hope it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it's not weird slang term for something. Even if it is, you should never touch without. Yeah.
I kind of want the further context. There was
Definitely.
There was another time I was walking about, and then as I was walking down, the people walking the other way, they just went, "So yeah, that's when I decided to put the toaster in the bath." What?
That's one extreme to the other.
Exactly. Right, who do I give this last token to?
Back the way. The stalls over there.
Her?
I believe so. Yep. Yeah, because you've given to the other two, haven't you?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Oh, so we get a new haircut. I want a mohawk.
Voila. Looking very fine indeed.
That. Oh god, I've got a man bun. I've got a man bun. Take it back. Take it back.
I don't want it anymore.
Oh well. Right, that's done everything.
I believe so.
We got something for you.
Okay, I'd like to take it, yes.
Field notes. So when you come back, you can tell us everything.
They'll definitely want that for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the Patriots.
Oh, and if you find journals from the other expeditions, make sure you save them for us.
I shall faithfully record all our adventures, every strange and wondrous thing.
And Nevron's.
I can do that. And in return, do you solemnly promise to take care of the shield dome while I'm gone? I mean,
I promise.
Promise.
Adriana?
I'll use everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
Okay, seriously, this haircut's annoying me. Please tell me I can change it back.
You can change it back.
Okay, good.
You get costumes and hairstyles, so you're alright.
Awesome.
Oh, hey, Gustav, your sister's here.
Yeah, I have to go talk to her.
Now, I'm not saying...
Take care of
I know small development team and
My darling sister.
everything they've done, great,
She'll kill me if I
but
don't say goodbye.
that kind of looks like the same character model as the other one.
Yeah, they look very similar, if not exactly the same.
The chief counselor honors us with her presence. What? Still mad I'm going?
This is the definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
I heard you say otherwise.
Shows what you know.
We both know the
Wait.
political complexities that necessitate the expedition.
Hold on a
It's
minute.
vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere that will have a real impact.
Em, you're doing great work, really. Getting things ready for the last generation. You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part out there and win us a chance to live.
We're never going to see each other again.
You're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
Just take care of Mayal, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
Me? You're her guardian too. You stop her.
We're her guardians, not her jailers. She really wants off this island.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
Just suggestions. I thought it might help you understand.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
No, because I want to change my outfit.
I'm not sure if you can just... Oh, yeah, you can, okay.
Okay,
If you just select him,
yeah.
you should be able to...
That's weapons, pictos, quest items.
No, if you just select him, it should get its equipment up.
Okay. How do I select him?
Or not.
Oh, there you go.
If-
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, that's just tutorial. That's why it's not working. Yes. Okay. It's the weapons, pictos.
And then over to wardrobe. Yeah. And that'll get you sorted.
Oh, wardrobe. I see it now. Okay. Right. Okay, I only have the 2 haircuts. And let's try the other outfit. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Right. I love the thought after that other girl did her haircut. We just went, nah, don't like it, mess it up.
Yeah.
Again, it's a weirdly lovingly rendered food.
Yeah.
Expeditioners. The Sword of Lumiere. We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your
Kevin
final
Sully
year of
1.
life.
Hello im late tears of joy.
All of Lumiere.
Hello, Kevin. How you doing?
Some of you are leaving to change the world.
You've not missed much. We've just been
Others to discover the secrets of our universe.
mainly discussing plot
To
and
protect loved ones.
taking the piss out of the characters.
Others to find meaning in our all too short lives.
We're
As
playing
you
Robert
sail
Patterson
into
for
the
some reason.
unknown,
It's
know
okay,
that
we don't
Lumiere
sparkle.
stands with you.
At least not yet, anyway.
When you battle the Paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you. Let the stones of her monolith crumble. Let her body lie
Kevin Sully 1. Im good. Also, it's me, Riley Cold Sweat Smile.
Oh, hey Riley, how you doing?
Into the sunrise without the shadow of her cursed figure. May the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth.
And we're off.
Yep. Let's go.
Tomorrow comes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the exact same character model with a different haircut. Which means if he was in a relationship with that other girl, it's slightly more suspect now.
Expedition 33.
I don't know, I think the face was slightly different.
Bone structure was
I
very
think-
similar.
Mm,
Clearly he has a type.
yes.
So yeah, I have quite a lot of games on my backlog just now, and a lot of them are actually on Game Pass. Actually, I was looking at kind of upcoming game sort of releases and schedules, and like I said, I like the fact that most of them are on Game Pass. But as I was saying at the start of the stream, what that's kind of doing in terms of my gaming habits, like I'm loving what I've seen so far of Expedition 33. But because I don't know how long this will stay on Game Pass, I will pick it up.
Aye.
I definitely will buy it. I'll probably buy it on Steam, so I've got it portable on the Steam Deck. You know, it's interesting. It jumps to the front of my queue because it may disappear at any point. So, yes and no. Game Pass is a good thing in that, yes, it makes games accessible, especially as prices are going up. But it also adds that FOMO, which can be exploitative.
Get ready.
Oh my god! It's someone over the age of 35.
Exactly. It's an old man.
Lol, okay, boomer. It's going to start going on right-wing politics.
You're old. How did you survive the Gomash? Which expedition are you from?
Oh well, we're one down already.
Yep. No need to lose your head.
I was just about to make the same pun.
I know, that's why I got in first.
Also,
I have the brain cell now.
Again, is there a reason that he looks like an old version of our Robert Patterson guy? Or is it just they have very similar character models again?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
I'm wondering if there's a story reason for it, because I noticed it too.
Yeah. I think in the latest fully Ramblematic, Yahtzee was doing a kind of time travel point-and-click adventure game, and what he was saying was, yeah, I kept getting confused on whether or not they cheaped out and just used the same character model with a different hairstyle, or it was meant to be a different character from a time jump or whatever.
Hmm.
So yeah, you know this kind of crack team that we're meant to be. We're not doing very well, are we?
No.
I'm beginning to sense what happened to the other expeditions.
Yes. This may be why Benny or none of them came back. Hmm.
Well, he was handy. Hey. Oh.
Hey.
Got it quick that time. I kind of feel like they set out and they ended up in the lands between.
Yeah. Someone should do the meme where it cuts to black, and then suddenly it's fucking. You're finally awake. I see.
Yeah.
Like, no, not Skyrim again.
So apparently the Oblivion remake is doing remaster. Sorry, it's not a remake. Is doing exceptionally well, which is great. To the point where they are considering remastering Skyrim.
Oh,
again.
fuck off.
I know, that was my reaction. So, can we please get Morrowind remastered or a remake? Because I think that's a game that could definitely benefit from it.
I've only played Oblivion and Skyrim, one of the many, many versions of Skyrim.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't think Elder Scrolls games are for me, to be honest. Oh, I played a bit of ESO as well.
Oh, yeah, ESO.
And I enjoyed my time with it.
You know what? I wouldn't mind going back to ESO. If you ever want to try that as a 2-player, that could maybe be a thing. But yeah, the reason I like Morrowind so much, and this is how old school analog it was. The physical box came with a giant poster map, and there was no fast travel in the game. There was essentially a public transport system between the main cities, but the cities were concentrated on the coast and not the main sort of like landmass of Ardenfell, especially when you start getting to the remote kind of hill tribes and stuff. You were very much making it on foot. And I remember, as a 12-year-old, going through the dining room table, getting the big poster map, putting it down, and working out my expedition route, going up the coast, round, hitting these various runes and shrines, and planning my route back down to try and hit as many quests as possible on the physical map. And I think that's an experience I haven't really had replicated in a game.
Yeah.
The other thing that Oblivion has my favourite vampires in an Elder Scrolls game. I always play a vampire because they did the vampirism mechanic really well. As long as you drink, you're still functional in the day, but if you let yourself starve, which is great if you're stuck in a dungeon or something. So I always play a vampire in Oblivion. I'm sure all this is really important. You could tell me if they're
basically saying hold the Y button, then you'll get a full heal potion.
Cool. I'm just thinking it's looking very Fable at this moment in time. Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, what Morrowind did particularly well was the fact that you couldn't complete everything. Oblivion was the first Elder Scrolls game where you could become the head of every single faction and basically become a Gary Sue or Gary Moon, Mary Sue.
See, that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
that's
because I think in Morrowind,
but I did like things like spell, like being able to make your own spells, literal spell crafting.
Oh yeah, you do that.
That was cool.
You do that in Morrowind, and some of them just totally break. I think I glitched one of the NPCs one time, and they were just floating in the corner. I didn't know how to fix it because I bugged the game out to the point where the levitate spell never worked. So I was like, shit. You know what? I'll just turn him invisible. It's fine. Just throw a carpet on it. So, and you could actually kill plot important NPCs in Morrowind. And very famously, a little prompt would come up going, "You have severed the chains of fate. Reload a save or continue in a doomed world," which I thought was quite good.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Right. Okay, they want me to fire, so left trigger. I'm guessing shoot him in the face.
Big glowy bit.
Yeah. Funnily enough. Yeah. Oh, do I get another shot? Or do I get to go back? Shoot him in the
You can do either. Just remember a shot does use up your AP.
Okay, fair enough. Can't do any of that, so let's... Boom. Aha! Like a pro.
Nice.
Again, another game that I really want to play, but because it is a first-party Microsoft, it now takes priority lower on my list of my backlog. It's Avowed. So, I don't know if you were about for that stream. I streamed it a few weeks back. But, you know, to give it a chance of trying to get into the Pillars of Eternity universe, I don't know if Pillars of Eternity, the CRPGs, are multiplayer. I don't know if that's one you maybe want to try after Baldur's Gate if it's multiplayer. I don't know if it is. We might need to check that out.
I'm not sure. I know I got Deadfire on my PlayStation, but I don't know if I doubt it's crossplay. Is the issue. Or, as you say, multiplayer. But if it is, yeah, I'd be down to.
I think I've got it on Game Pass. I don't actually own a copy of it. I think I've got the first one on Steam. Basically, I don't mind picking up again on console if it's one that interests you. I do have. Sorry.
Sorry, which one are you thinking of doing? Just Deadfire.
Well, Deadfire or the first one. I mean, I know they're both linked, so we could try.
I hear the first one's just best, like.
Yeah.
Not actually playing. That's what I've heard.
Oh,
best of just like checking out a story synopsis. If you are going to buy one, you know.
Okay,
just
well, if that's the case, then if it, I'll investigate that. If it is,
but we can look into it. Yeah.
So yeah, I was saying. Oh right. Well, clearly we missed the party. So yeah, I was saying on Morrowind. I think the one quest that really sticks out in my head in Morrowind is I think to become the head of the Thieves Guild, you've got to. Weirdly, it's a Thieves Guild. It's not the Assassins Guild, but you have to go and essentially kill or murder the head of the Fighters Guild, which obviously I think there's a way of doing it where you could do the Fighters Guild first, and then, but you still kill the NPC. But it was very much designed that you wouldn't master everything. And they have the system of the three great houses. One's obviously more magic, one's more martial, one's more economic. But you can only join one house, and that kind of determines what part of society you sort of fit into and stuff like that. So Morrowind had so much more depth, and you got the feeling that you can't experience everything in one playthrough, which for me added so much to it. Okay. That doesn't look good. She's going to come alive in a second. Oh, well, this got dark really quickly. I mean, it was pretty fucking dark, but... This is where he shoots himself and unlocks a persona. That's another one that's on the list.
We both die. Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustav.
The others.
I know. We're the only ones left. You don't get to die.
It's just a matter of time before we're already dead. Look around, look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue. Get up. We We need to find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Lucia.
I'm guessing she's a ghost in our mind?
This is not the place.
It just echoed because you're in a cave.
Okay, fair enough. It just because, yeah, she said if you do that we both die.
It's about time to test it in real conditions.
I think I can't do it on my own, you know.
Okay, fair enough. So she's real, basically. She's not
Yeah.
tied or
She's
dirt
real.
situation.
No.
Okay. Okie dokie. Right. What? Right. I'm glad that the aiming actually lets you fucking aim and it's not on like a timer. Okay. Well, that was overpowered.
Chroma is flowing.
Right. Yeah, she's the one that does all the different elemental things.
Yeah.
Okay. So
She's quite complex.
yeah, there was a whole guide thing on IGN that I saw earlier today.
Alright.
Yeah, there you go. Basically, you want to set her up to use the last. She sets up her next attack.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, see if I can do this. Okay.
It's automatic for the
Yeah.
It's totally-
Okay, and
This is weak.
and well, almost took him out though.
We did it, Gustav. Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we?
Along with Elden Ring, the monster design, it's sort of reminding me of Blasphemous a bit.
It really
Yeah.
works. We're not dead yet.
Yeah.
Come on. There might be other survivors at the indigo tree.
And to right. Anything? Always check behind you. Right, and there. Is there a lot of side content, or is it mostly linear?
And it's not really well sort of signposted and stuff. You'll
Yeah.
only find out by talking to NPCs.
Okay, fair enough. So in other words, the more you engage with it, sort of thing.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Well, that's quite good.
In fact, I went and did some backtracking, and there's some stuff that I can't do.
Yeah.
Because I've gone too far in the story.
Right.
So there is some technically missable stuff. But it's usually only like costumes and stuff and nothing major.
Okay, fair enough. Right, well, that was the thing on skill points there. Show us this page. Oh. Okay, I equipped a thing. Anything else?
What that do is you'll get an AP if you perfect time a dodge.
Okay. And can they all equip that? No, or
No,
no.
You only one person can equip it.
Okay.
But what'll happen is, after 4 battles, that'll be mastered.
Okay, cool. So
and then anyone in the party can then equip that as a passive skill.
It's
essentially.
materia. It's basically
It's materia.
Yeah.
Or the FF9 system, you know,
Okay,
that sort
fair
of thing.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, it could be worse. It could be the junction system.
Exactly. We don't talk about the junction system.
No, as much as we like FF8 for the story, that's the one thing that can get into the fucking bin. Right, let's be generic. Okay, there we go. Can't go wrong with more health, more DPS, and more defense. Okay.
Sure.
Learn skills. Okay. Don't have anything that I can do there. Do we need to do that for each person, or?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do your R1L1 to cycle when you're in the menu.
Okay. Upgrade attributes.
Oh, you don't have to swap the menu. Yeah, you don't have to swap the
right.
person. You can just. Aye.
Okay. So she. I'm guessing the fact that they're there. That's probably. What does luck do? Is that just it's your crit rate?
Crit chance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. She seems like she could use that. Okay, and she doesn't have any skills either, does she? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Do we want to rest? Is that just a? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Rest will get your special potion back.
Cool. All right, heading on. Doop-a-doo. Right. Oh, I missed that. It was right bumper.
If you strike them, you'll go first in battle, basically.
Hello. Okay. Right.
It's got a decent amount of reach on it as well, so
cool.
You can do it from a little bit further away.
Pop and pop. Cool. That made sense. So start with the ice one. Okay, well, so much for setting something up.
Oh, it's alright, because you'll still have the elemental thing that's stored on your weapon, not on the enemy.
Ah, okay, that's okay.
Oh.
This is weak.
You don't really need it.
Okay, there we go.
Well, he's dead anyway.
Righty. Oh, that's something up there.
Oh.
Ah! Okay. It's X to pick things up, not E.
Interesting.
Right, so there's lanterns and stuff, so I'm guessing there's some kind of civilization over here.
Yes. Also, lanterns are kind of this game's version of yellow paint.
Ah, right, okay.
If that makes sense. So if you see a well-lit path, that'll be the way to go.
I will get to you in a moment, mister. I want to go up this way first. Because I saw a shiny. Is he following me? He is.
Possibly.
Oh no. Damn it.
Get rid of it.
Haha. Nice. Okay. Boom. And boom. Okay, well. What was the potion again? Y, yeah.
Press Y and then hold Y, and that'll fully heal your team.
Okay.
Interesting.
There we go. Do.
Is that a house?
Looks abandoned.
Okay.
The indigo tree is not too far from here. If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
Yeah.
Not sure I wanted to go up there. Alright. But we're here now.
Here we are.
You know it's bad when gravity just goes, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm done.
The indigo tree's over there.
Okay.
Flag there though.
Yeah.
Over to your right.
Yeah, I saw. I just wanted to explore over here first quickly. Pick up that.
Well, that will help.
Get this guy. Haha, I go first. Nope, I want to aim. Boom. Not today.
Well, that will help.
Yeah. Go. If you don't mind hanging or doing a little bit extra on the stream tonight, you said you've not heard much about Blue Palace?
Oh, not heard much at all, really.
Mind if I show you the opening once we're done on here?
Yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah.
And the main gameplay loop. Because I think that's definitely one I'd like to play on stream, I think.
Right.
Boom. Boom. That's what you get for showing your big glowing weak spot. Ow, I was too soon there.
A little misdirect me.
Okay. There's not a Dark Souls thing where you rest and everyone just pops back to life, do they?
An advantage.
That also gives you your potions back.
I think you cut out just at the beginning of that sentence. Was that a yes or a no?
Oh, it was a yes. But they also give you your potions back.
Okay, so we won't go and respawn him then.
Went with R2.
Sorry,
Or
R2.
the
Yeah. Oh yeah.
equivalent.
Yeah.
Right trigger, bumper trigger.
Okay. He is a speedy boy, or Robert
Yep.
Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, we've got all there.
Because he's under flying enemies, I'm pretty sure they'll dodge.
Yeah.
They dodge attacks and skills quite easily. So you're better off just continuously firing.
Ah! Damn it. Ow. Item, please, maybe. Heal. Yeah. Oh, I like that. How bloodied he was. That's a nice touch.
Yep.
Right. Because she's using magic.
No,
Yeah.
it needs to be the free aim.
Yeah.
The actual aiming thing. Or a counter, I suppose.
Nice. Haha!
Like that.
Ow. Okay, I think I need my potion.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. And up we go.
Blue trees.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful.
I'm sensing a big boss is coming up. Anything this way? Nope.
No, you're right, just now, please.
Go. That looks like progression up there, so let's have a look this way first. Oh shit, I didn't notice those guys. That's
Yeah.
annoying.
Right, she's got guns and shit as well. Everyone's got guns.
Take out the big bastard first.
Might as well, eh?
Yeah, that parry is going to take a while to get used to.
Yep.
Right.
And it's got a hell of a recovery time on it as well, so if you miss it, then...
Yeah.
But that's why they recommend to dodge first. And know the weaknesses for everything. Like.
Yeah. Not today, so... Haha! Nice.
Nice, very nice.
I can see why people find that immensely satisfying when you do manage to get a parry.
Yeah.
Right. I have used my potion already, so...
I mean, there was one fight I did today where I got abilities where you get a little bit of health back when you parry successfully. And then also when you counterattack, you get health back.
Nice.
So I was able to bring myself up from like critical to like 3/4 healed.
Nice.
Just by, like, the adrenaline was going, because if I didn't, I was game over. But it just felt so fucking good.
The type of experience where you need to change your trousers afterwards.
Yes. Yes, it was. I didn't want to blast that over the internet.
It's fine, that's why I'm here. So, you can always count on me to bring down the tone. So,
well, that's say phrasing.
That too.
That
too.
That sounds bad too.
Right. Okay. Up we go.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69. The climate.
Way.
Let us thank them for that.
I bet they had fun.
Yep.
Wait, if they were Expedition 61 or 69, sorry, would they have been 69 in age? Because that's very ambitious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's Onion Night.
Something's
Yep.
wrong with it.
Hello.
Why is it
Oh.
attacking us?
We have ended up in the side of the Dark Souls game.
Certainly attack them.
Oh my god, in Dark Souls 3, when she was naming the painted, this is what she named it. It was connected
Kevin
to FromSoft
Sully
all
won.
along.
Man face palming.
81.
I'm glad I don't have any students in the chat. Oh wait. So
Learn from the ones who came before.
And lay the trail
Awkward.
for the
Yeah.
ones who come after. Expedition 81, René. Huge discovery. This is the first Nevron with whom we've been able to communicate. It seems stuck in this cave. Gregoire is, as usual, deeply suspicious, but this could change our entire understanding of Nevrons and the Patriots.
I would have wanted to see Expedition 81, right? Them just coming, rocking up on shore with their Zimmer frames. So
He communicated with a Nevron.
The dead here don't disappear like in Mumia. Their chroma stays inside their bodies.
On the beach, some did disappear.
He wasn't a Nevron.
Something about the way Nevrons kill seems to affect our chroma.
Perhaps your friend here can enlighten us.
is he like Alexander? If you could just give me one big shove.
Yes.
Don't be gentle, just get behind me and give me a nice big whack. It's like, steady on.
These people.
Painted by the painters?
Ooh, tinfoil hat theory that the paintress is actually Ariandra from Painted World of Dark Souls 3.
Successive tally V. Cheap viewers on streamview.com.
Hey!
Remove the space. A
I just said that.
JNLFE37.
Spam bots here, everyone take a drink. Not you, Riley, you're underage. So,
Right, I'll go and top up my drink then.
okay. Right, you're like, right, okay, that's a bit annoyed that bit's not voice acted, but okay. So was he fighting the white guy, or did he get like turned into a tree fighting something else? Okay. Yes.
Kevin Sully 1. I am not tears of joy.
Okay, good. That's the last thing I need. Corrupting the youth and the innocent. Right. Okay.
I did notice the quick sort of, not you, Riley. No.
Yeah.
I shall not be taken out of context.
Yes. Right. Right. Can I learn a skill? Can I learn a skill? Yes, I can. Assign skill. Unlock skill. Okay. Can I unlock another one? No. Yes, I can. She's got fire and ice, and let's unlock this one in the middle. And thunderbolt. Oh, I don't think. Do I have an earth? one? Is that Earth? Oh, that's her heels. So yeah, let's get Earth as well.
Kevin Sully 1. Cancelled Tears of Joy.
Give it time. It's going to happen. Right. There we go. She could probably use a little bit of defense, I think. Let's do that. Okay.
KVSI. Hey, it's Cammy.
Oh god, they're all showing up now. So... Good thing I'm not recording this and like having it forever enshrined on YouTube. Oh wait.
Oh wow, gee, cheap viewers on streamview.com.
I know, right? Okay, so where are we going? We're another gluey thing over here.
Nice.
Don't forget to equip these, by the way.
Oh right, okay, yeah, that would be good. That would be good, right? I'm presuming that the world outside is paused while I'm.
Yes.
Yes. They have the good manners to wait on me. So I'm guessing there's a scaling thing like in Dark Souls. So, oh, that's fancy. Let's do that. And her. Does she have anything new? No.
I don't think she's got a new weapon, but the pictos are new though.
Okay. Oh, that was the dodge one. Yeah. Right. I know I've.
You've got the critical burn as well.
Yeah. So she's equipped all of them. Going to put the burning shot on him because that makes sense.
Right.
And yeah, I'll put that one back on him as well. There we go. That makes sense, I think.
Right. So his shots will burn, and then if the enemy does get burned, she'll get a higher crit chance with her stuff.
That works. Again, I was about to make a very inappropriate joke, but I'm suddenly aware we have an audience. So
Yes, that's true.
Not that they would mind, it's just the fact it's recorded.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Boom. And take my burning shot. There you go. Boom. Okay, she's got a heal. Boom.
I'm ready.
Ow. Yeah. No, she'd just be a regular attack, I think. Boom, and done.
KVSI. Just go for it, LMAO. Also, Gustav looks like Robert Pattinson a little bit.
Yeah, we were making that joke earlier. As long as they don't start, like, sparkling in the light, we'll be fine. Okay, right. Get the jump on him. Yeah. Okay, where was he hiding those two? They weren't there in the overworld.
I know, right?
And pop and pop. There we go. Damn it. That's her. Nice. Yep, still not got a hang of that. Oh, okay, so that's a buff. Okay. Right, let's. How dare you dodge?
I know. Asshole. You only shoot those ones.
Nice. Haha!
Or parry, yeah.
Okay. Am I going the right way? That's the one bad thing about being teleported to the battle dimension. You get turned around so easily.
Yeah.
Ooh. Something that's glowing purple. That's...
Well, that will help.
Something else glowing purple there. Pop. Pop. And pop. Okay. Yeah, let's go for him.
Let us sing.
Let's go.
Ice.
Pop. Haha! Nice.
I'll do it.
Ow. Alright. Go. There we go.
We
Got
could
this.
light something with this.
And Right. Is there a big story bit coming up, or would this be a good time to jump to blueprints and show you that? Because
I think this would be a good time to jump, just in case.
okay, just so we don't get too late. Cool.
Aye.
So yeah, this is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. The certainly a mouthful of a title. So far, out of what I've played, I give it an Expedition 69 out of 10. So there's your official.
Nice.
There's your official review score. So I'm just going to quickly update the stream, just in case anyone does join and goes, yeah, this
isn't
what I was expecting. There we go. Blueprints. Okay. And Expedition 33 / blueprints. There we go. And hopefully this will show up. There we go. Stream's updated. Cool. Thankfully, it is also on Game Pass, which is a very easy swap. That's one thing that
KVSI. Sleigh boots.
I very much appreciate about the Xbox is that you can seamlessly swap between games, and it kind of keeps the previous game in a save state. So that's always good. So you do you know anything about this game, or is this one completely new to you?
I think it's some sort of puzzly roguelite.
Yes.
I think that's the only thing I know of it.
Yes. It's a first-person game where you've basically got to find your eccentric uncle's 46th room, I think. But every day the mansion resets, and you've got to build the house anew, trying to find the secret room. But every time you go into a new room, you draw from a deck of cards, and it's 3 rooms that could possibly go there. And each room kind of like has secrets and stuff like that, hinting to your histories, backstory, and stuff. It looks really good. My only thing is, it looks like there's a lot of reading in it. So
yeah.
I think having someone on stream to can help with that would and also discuss and 3D craft with it could be quite good.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
So I'll just show you the initial run, just to because I think Yahtzee said it's a game that defies comparison. There's actually nothing else like it, which is worth checking out. Yeah.
That is rare for Yahtzee to say that.
I think I got quite far in my first run or my first night, kind of building the house, because, like I say, it gets very easy to box yourself in because not all rooms have exits on all 4 sides.
Right.
son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof,
So Great Uncle was a bit of a dick.
Mm.
this 8th day of March, 1993, Herbert S. Sinclair.
S must stand for shithead.
Yep. So as you go from room to room, you pick up certain resources like gems and coins and stuff like that, and you need them to be able to place down in another room.
Right.
So again, it's you might get the room that you want, but not have the resources to place it, which could also be a thing. And like other rooms, like the chapel I got, whenever you enter the chapel, you lose a coin and stuff like this. So there's that
Right.
kind of puzzle element to it. So here we are. So we want to pick up the blueprint. Boop-a-doop. Yep. So that's not the secret room. That's the antechamber. But presumably you can try and get up there at some point. This is our start, and we build the house.
KVSI. The manor floor plan was just straight up Cluedo.
Oh, pretty much. Yeah. There's a lot of interesting kind of rooms to look at here. So next page. So yeah, you see the amount of reading that could be in it, but essentially,
yes,
tools or items may not be brought into the estate from the outside. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate. You cannot stay the night. So those are like the three main points to consider. So this is our house, and you know what? I'll let you choose. Oh, what's this? I think I missed this the first time around. Exhaust. Each time you enter a room, you lose one step. When you no longer have step. Oh, right, okay, that's fine. So, them the rules. Left, right, or straight ahead. Chat, you can join in too.
Let's try straight ahead for now.
Straight ahead.
Or risk it.
Yep. Okay. So here's our three rooms. Bedroom, closet, or hallway. Just spawn a closet, walk inside, and then that's us. So
yeah.
Alexa, stop. So I would probably say a hallway. We good with that? The anticipation.
Sorry. Let's go with the hallway.
Go. Right. So that gives us 2 points there and there to kind of pop something down. Do you want to go into said hallway, or do you want to spawn rooms here?
Let's spawn room on the other side. On
left, right?
Yeah. Left.
Left, yeah, this is left. Okay.
Hi there, yep.
Yeah. Okay. The den, the parlour, or the pantry?
Parlour.
Parlour. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So here we go. Doop-a-doo. Now, I think is this? Yeah, this is the one. Again, bit of writing, bit of kind of lore, but this is the one. There will always be at least one box which displays the truth. There will always be one box that is a lie, and one box has the prize in it. So I wonder if this has changed from when I looked at it the last time. So the statement, this statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. The statement appears on another box. So that one's true. That one's true. But then so can that one be true. So neither of them can lie. That would tell me. This box is empty, which is obviously the falsehood. So it's one of these two boxes. Blue or black? 50-50 chance.
Black. Let's try it. Let's risk it.
Nope. No cigar. Oh well. And so yeah, all the rooms have like little puzzles like that in them.
Yeah.
Right. So if we were to go this way, just to speed things up. Okay, so a corridor, the lavatory, which would box us in, or we can try and put a bedroom.
Bedroom. So there's an exit.
Okay, the exit's going to be on that side. So, which is fine, because that's... so, if we went into the hall, that would just be a boarded up thing over there. Right. Is there anything here? Greetings. Doop-a-doo, top hat. Okay. So this lets us get into these two spaces here. So we can't go straight ahead. So nook or storage room?
Nook. Storage room.
Storage room? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will box us in on this side, but it gives us a whole bunch of resources.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's everything. Is that important? There seems to be an E there. I'm going to take a screenshot of that, actually. So yeah, there's like little hints and stuff like that can... I did see when I quickly had a playthrough the other day, or attempt at it, there was a thing that said, I think it was blue memos tell the truth, red memos always lie, and I had encountered a red memo. So again, something just to look out on.
Yeah.
Right. So if we go, we'll go this one. I recommend maybe corridor.
Let's go for it, man.
Because then that lets us get into this paperclip. Doop-a-doo. Gem required. We've got a gem. Nook or commissary?
Nook.
Nook. You can continue your adventure. You may want to... Yeah, this is where I might need a note taker with me to...
Yep.
Yeah. So this is... Okay. Alright. So we can go up the way. Oh, gems required. We need 2 gems. Oh, you must put one down. You can't back out of it now. Shit. We can't do that because we don't have enough gems. So, closet or lavatory?
Lavatory. Closet.
Oh, no. We went lavatory.
Too late. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Is there anything worthwhile in here? HSS? Don't know if that's something. Again, there's all these conspiracy theories on the net going, there was a sparrow wearing a top hat in the den. That's got to mean something.
Well, HSS should be Hector S. Springfield or whatever his name was.
Yep. Okay. 2. Okay, so we've explored. We've explored as much as we can that way. So we really need a kind of L shape going up the way. Otherwise, we're boxed in for this one. So yeah, because we spawned a room there, that's bricked up now. So yeah, doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That's a red thing, and like I said, I heard that they're usually false. So, I think we're boxed in because I can't do that, but I can spawn that.
Oops.
And then there we go. Here's the chapel. There was coins there last time, and yeah, we can't go that way because that's it. So that's essentially the house for day one. We've got everything that we can get. I managed to get, like I said, quite far. I've managed to get all the way back up here, and I like unlocked the security room and everything like that with CCTV cameras and all this. So yeah, it's certainly intriguing.
Looks like me.
And yeah, I think it's definitely something that would be more fun to have someone to discuss the theories with in real time and get the cork board and the
the red string.
Yeah,
Who's Pepe Sylvia? Who's Pepe Sylvia?
I'll actually tell you what. I'll fashion a tinfoil hat just in case. So, but yeah, so that's blueprints. I think it looks interesting. Definitely something I want to kind of give a go. But yeah, with that, we're 10 minutes over time for the stream. So yeah, if you did join in the stream at any point, thank you for popping by. No half-width this week because I'm still working on it. But hopefully it'll be out on Patreon next week. And that's certainly my aim. And then out on YouTube the week after. So that'll be good. Tavares, when will you next be up for Baldur's Gate? Checking the calendar.
At some point, I'm sure we can organise something maybe over the
Kevin
weekend
Sully
if you're
won.
free.
See your hand with fingers splayed.
See you, Cammy. I won't see you tomorrow because you're normally in my class on a Friday, but I'll see you the week after. So yeah, and I will be checking portfolios and stuff. Might as well get the do the teacher stuff.
The teacher bit out of the way.
Yeah, there we go. Right, so I'm thinking certainly for myself. You can tell me if this works for you. I could either do next week, Monday or Wednesday for a stream. We could do Thursday as well, but because Thursday is usually the post half-wit stream, I try and do something new those days.
Kevin Sully won. Oh God. Kevin Sully won. Tears of joy, tears of joy.
So yeah, your choices are Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday next week, or not next week at all.
If it's going to be any, probably Monday.
Monday? Yeah, we can pencil it in for Monday then.
Yeah.
Cool, and that's a bank holiday anyway, so that's fine.
Yep.
Cool, awesome. Well, thank you ever so much for joining, folks. I will probably be playing Clair Obscur in my spare time. Certainly, the fact that it carries over on Game Pass Cloud Save is always helpful. And yeah. So, with that, I'm going to try and do some more editing of Halfwits tonight. So, I've been Yindy. I've been joined by the legendary Tavares. By the way, Tavares, I did a search for Arix-Tavarus on YouTube earlier today, just to see, because it was giving you hashtags in the...
Yes,
And I love how that all our streams come up now if you search for Arix-Tavarus, along with one video of you being tutorialized on a Street Fighter game. So,
yes, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have an internet presence now. So
yes, I do indeed.
You are an internet personality. So there we go.
Fantastic.
Right. Anyway, thank you all for joining, and we'll maybe see you on Monday. Then it's looking like for Baldur's Gate. So,
yep, see you later.
Have a good one. See you.
Peace.
Bye. Bye.
Grab your and friends, let's start the show. Yindy and Tavarus, go, go, go. Quests and laughter, tales unfold in a world of wonders, brave and bold. Maps are drawn and swords will clash in the dungeons. Dups will make a dash. Spells are flying, legends grow. With every crit, the stories glow. Yindy and friends, let's start the show. Yindy and Tavarus, go, go, go. From ancient ruins to Dragon's Lair, roll for courage if you dare. So grab your friends and come along. Join the quest, you can't go wrong. It's Yindy and friends, let's roll. Mats, grab your friends and come along. Join the quest, you can't go wrong. It's Yindy and friends.